Welcome back to the Schmitter 100 Acre Woods. So today we are over at Pendle Farms, and as you can see here we have some more poplar trees that have the tops blown out of them. So we're in the need for some more lumber to work on getting the chicken coop complete. So there's about 3 poplars in here plus a beech tree. So we start by getting this one cut down. And there's a pretty decent area to fall this into, so we're able to fall it kind of into an area where we can get to the top, get it pulled out, and then pull the base out the rest of the way. See, whenever this tree falls, there's a pretty good slope on this, but it falls in an area where we can get her hooked up. It's good. Hopefully we didn't crack it too bad. A little bit of that top probably just be firewood, or I think it's actually fairly dead, so I think we may discard it. But further down, it's not too bad. I know this tree and another poplar that we cut down both had hollow spots in the middle, so the very base of it we weren't able to get a lot of wood out of because it was hollow. But anything we can salvage for the sawmill, it's kind of what we're after here, so go ahead and just hook it up to the back and pull it out. And then get situated so that I can pick up pieces and just set them to the side. So I pick up this piece, and he just works on cutting the base off until there isn't kind of a rotten spot or a hole. And you can see there, just in a quick glimpse, there's a pretty good hole in it. So he just cuts back until there isn't any. And I think this one had a hole most of the way through to where you would only have like a 4-foot piece by the time the hole is no longer there. So we may just end up discarding this piece. Just because it's really has that rotten spot in it. The bottom of it ended up being hollow, so we didn't get as much out of it. There's that beech that's missing its top, so we're going to go ahead and cut it and never melt that up, so I thought it would be interesting. And then right behind it there's another poplar that lost its top. So we'll go ahead and get it. There's actually another one right back over there that is missing its top too. I'm not sure if we'll get it this time, but it'd be another good one that we could potentially get some wood out of. So we go ahead and get this beech out of there just because it was kind of in the way, and then the scraps just go ahead and push in the hole, and then I move the tractor back out of the way so that he can drop the next tree. So same as before, this one was hollow, so you can see the top of it there, a little bit of kind of rot to it, but go ahead and pull out what I can on this one and just continue to cut back. And here we're cutting like 14-foot pieces because we need 13-foot boards, so that's kind of really what we're after. 14 is a pretty good number to have a little bit of waste on each side. So the last tree that had the top blown out was kind of down in this hole a little bit and had all these briars and everything next to it.
So to really kind of safely cut that tree and kind of have it way out, I go ahead and just push a path down with a tractor, get all that cleaned up, and then that way if something, the tree kind of starts to go a direction he doesn't want, he can have kind of a path out. So this one fell a little bit further up the hill than we were hoping, but it's still in an area we can get to it, so go ahead and use the backhoe to get this pulling out. So I ended up having to cut one other tree that's back there that's kind of holding it up from making that turn. So go ahead and we just cut that over and push it in the hole. The top was already blown out of it, so it's going to die either way. So just get that out and then pull this through. And then we just cut it up into segments and stack it over with the other, like we did on the first couple.
Tree we're gonna cut down, it's dead. It's not a great looking poplar, but it'd be some okay wood. And here you can see
So yeah, this last one that was back there, kind of in that similar area, so we're able to just hook directly to the machine with this one and not have to go to the backhoe and just work on pulling it out. So now we've gotten all the trees down that were in the storm that didn't have any tops. Go ahead and get some of these logs back to the homestead. So we just take and load up the big ones on the bottom and then stack up a few on top. So we try to get as much as we can on here. Nice part with the flat deck is have quite a bit of room. And the unloading process is pretty easy. I have a little bit of slant to the drive, so able to just kind of let them roll off the end and let them kind of just stack themselves over by the sawmill. But it's in an area close enough that I am able to get them and put them on. So then we go ahead and pick up this last piece whenever we load it on the trailer. So he went and dropped those off and came back, and we load this machine up and take it home and start sawing up these logs. So thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.